This is the tale of a war between the two main parts of America, the North and the South. The southern part of America figured out how easy it was for them to get a hold of slaves from Africa to make them work at their cotton plantations. It was a bunch of wealthy British business people who carried the slaves from Africa to the United States in the first place.
Here the slaves were sold to wealthy plantation owners in the south to do the heavy work for them. But they didn't have any rights and were mistreated very badly. This was all, of course, a very fine business for both the southern wealthy guys, but also in the north, where the cotton that the slaves processed were made into actually clothes. So the northern guys also made a lot of money by selling these shirts and another type of clothes to the rest of the world, while there actually was slave work involved.
The North didn't like the slavery, but they made so much money from their work, so they overlooked it. But change was soon to come.
Abraham Lincoln was elected as president for the Republican Party and didn't care much for the slavery. The Southern people didn't like Lincoln very much or his proposal to illegalize slavery and decided to boycott the Union and start their own called the Southern States.
The Southern Union was led into battle by Robert Lee, who was chosen as the lead commander of the Southern Army. These events, along with a couple of other things, escalated into the Civil War we know today. The Civil War lasted from 1861 to 1865.
The North ended up winning mainly because of their technological advantage, like the mini bullet, which was a more lethal bullet, and the railroads, which was superior compared to the South. Oh. It was also around this time that the telegraph was invented in the North. This was used to communicate with the frontier in much faster way than sending a man on horseback. The North won the war, but only a few weeks later, Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth in a theater in Washington, D.C.
Thanks for watching, guys.